If you could go back in history and change one thing that would make the greatest impact in the world that we live in today, what would that one thing be? Would you go back and change the Bush and Gore election? Would you go back and change what happened on 9/11? Would you go back and change something in World War One, World War Two times? That's what this book kind of centers around. I just finished 11/22/63 by Stephen King, and it was phenomenal. I am a big Stephen King fan. I would give it 2 thumbs up, and this one was highly recommended to me. And you guys were so right. Our main character, Jake, he is a school teacher, recently divorced. He's trying to get back on his feet, and he just goes to his favorite restaurant, which is kind of just this diner who sells their meat for way too cheap. People think that it must be roadkill or something like that. Run by this guy named Al. One day, Al calls him over and he's like, "Hey man, I need your help." And he's like, "Dude, Al, what the hell happened to you? I saw you yesterday and you looked normal. I see you today. You got white hair. You look sick. What happened to you?" And Al says, well, to tell you the truth, I have lived 4 years since yesterday." So Jake is like, what do you mean?" And so Al shows him a way into the past, because in Al's mind, there is one moment he calls a watershed moment, and he believes that this moment would change everything in the United States. This moment would be the Kennedy assassination. He is now enlisting Jake, preventing this from happening. Criticism that I do have for this is only a white man could go back to the 1950s, 1960s and think, "Man, this is a good time. I don't want to leave." And he recognizes it like once. He comes across a bathroom and it's men's room, girls' room, and then there's a sign for colored, and it's just down to the fucking creek. And so he does acknowledge every once in a while, he clocks the disparity. I don't think that Stephen King had really any political points that he was trying to make with this. He did a lot of research from what I understand, and he really did just kind of dive into how different would the world be? What is the worst case scenario? What is the best case scenario? More than anything, I think that this story kind of caused me to pause, because I feel like my understanding of so much is through the American lens of history. I really enjoyed this book because it caused me to sit with what I know and why do I know that.